Hey everyone, welcome back on the kitchen table for this episode of CommandFest with Friends. This week's commanders are Pantlaza, who's being piloted by Josh. We've got Rionya, who's being piloted by Cryptic. We've got Yuriko being piloted by Eliza, and we've got Woody piloting Krenko. Hope you enjoy the game. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel.
Good luck, everyone. Let's have fun. Let's draw cards. Let's go. I'm going to kick us off with a tapped commercial district. I'm going to surveil one. I'm going to keep that on top, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Draw. We'll play a mountain and a pasta.
Yeah, something's going to mountain go, and here we go.
I will play an island, and I'm going to tap one for Triton Shorestalker. Triton Shorestalker can't be blocked. It's a 1/1.
Sweet.
Pass.
I'll draw. I'll play a mountain. It taps for red.
Threat.
And I'll pass it
Well, I'm going to play a reflecting
Woody didn't
ball.
mention it, so I thought I'd remind everyone.
It taps for 1 mana of any colour that a land control produce. I'm going to play an arcane signet to remove that, and then I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. We'll play a mountain and a dragon fodder. So I'm going to have 2 1/1 goblins.
I'm going to play a swamp. That's a swamp. I'm going to tap 2 for arcane signet.
Not Yuriko.
And then I know, keeping you all on your toes.
Mind games.
And then I'm going to
Ow,
tap
my toes.
tap the arcane signet for Sensei's Divining Top.
Very
So
nice.
I pay 1, look at the top 3 cards of my library and put them back in any order, and I can tap it to draw a card and then put Sensei's Divining Top on top of its owner's library.
Sweet.
Is that you done?
Oh yeah, sorry, pass.
I'll draw. I'll play a mountain. It taps for red.
Is that you?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Never want to do that. It's right back for you.
I will. Pass the turn.
I'm going to play a Spire as land. I am going to pay 4 and cast a roaming throw using dice. I'm then going to pass.
I would like to respond to the roaming threat.
Yes, of course.
I would like to Tybalt's Trickery the roaming threat.
Yeah, cool. Counted. Play stuff.
Tybalt's Trickery, counter target spell, choose 1, 2, or 3 at random. Its controller mills that many cards,
Oh,
then
yes.
exiles the top cards from the top of the library until they exile a non-land card with a different name.
Cool. So
1, 2, 3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please mill 1. Yeah, and then reveal cards until you hit a non-land.
let's shake a dreadnought.
Okay, you get to cast that instead.
Cool. I'll cast that and I'll draw a card. Sweet. Up to you.
That's still much better
Yeah.
than a roaming throw
Definitely.
for the rest of us.
Draw. I'll play a mountain, which in fact taps for a red. First of its kind. I will play first of its kind on my board. I will play a Fable Mirror Break.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I will have a Goblin Shape.
Very nice.
When it attacks, I'll get a treasure token. Then
Because in addition to all the things Fable does, it also makes goblins.
then I'll pass.
So I will play an island. I am going to pay into Sensei's Divining Top to look at the top 3 back in order. combat. I will. Well, it's can't be blocked actually, but I'll swing at Jack for one. And then, oh yeah, sorry, that'll be a ninjutsu trigger. It will still be one damage.
Yeah.
But I will bring in Yuriko. And I will have the Yuriko trigger, and it will be 3 damage.
Yeah. So don't face it.
And then I will use my last mana to replay Triton Showstalker. Oh, I didn't read out Yuriko. So Yuriko has Command Ninjutsu, and she reads, whenever a ninja you control deals combat damage to a player, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. Each opponent loses life equal to that card's converted at cost.
Draw. Play a mountain. What does it do? Taps for red.
Spicy.
I'm going to pay 3 for a cursed mirror. I'm going to have it enter as battlefield as a copy of Yuriko with haste. And I'm going to go to combat. And I'm going to return the favor. Would you like to block with your
No, I will take
one?
So it'll be one,
It's
yes?
still this is a Yuriko
Yes.
as per.
I will choose not to block. Are there any other effects?
No further effects. Okay. Trigger Yuriko. You each take mountain.
Oh, mountain.
And then I'll pass the turn. My curse mirror ceases to be a Yuriko.
I'll untap. I will not draw this turn, as I see that the Earthshaker Dreadmore does not count itself. I drew last turn. So I will omit this turn. I'll shock in a stomping ground. And I'll tap 5 for my commander. Pantlaza. ETB. When it or another dinosaur enters the battlefield under my control, I may discover X, where X is that toughness. So that's exiling cards from the top of my library until I hit a card that is mana value, well, in this case, 4 or less. I can then choose to cast it or I can put it into my hand. So, discovering a land, 5-drop, got a land, got another land, got a Garruk's Uprising. That's quite nice. So that enters the battlefield, and I control a creature with power 4 or greater, so I'll draw a card. Gives my creatures trample, and when a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under my control, I draw a card. I will then move to combat, and considering you counting my roaming throne, I'm going to hit you for 6. And then I'll pass the turn.
But I gave you this.
Yeah.
He did, I know. He
Faded
hates his daddy. You know? Over to you, bud.
I will draw the card counter on. Next saga. You may discard 2 cards if you do draw that many. I will choose to discard 1. Draw 1. And then I will draw for my turn. Okay, so I'm going to play a mountain, which will tap for red.
Blue. Oh.
Nearly.
I get it wrong all the time.
Well, 3 artifacts. Right?
Yeah. 4 from my count.
And 1 enchantment.
2.
Oh, wow.
Making the assumption that I'm making.
Yeah.
I think this is a Cavern Horde Dragon. It might just be artifacts.
He did say he had 1 goblin token.
Yeah.
We can assume it makes
I will play
an assumption of you and me.
Dockside.
Oh, it was a Dark Side Extortionist. Who could imagine?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. 5 treasures we say?
Responses, because there is a potential response by putting the top on top. That's all.
No, I won't respond.
Cool. So I'm going to 5 treasures. Not bad for that. So I'll pick 1 treasure. My days. That's a 4. There we go. 4 and 2. So I will play Goblin Water.
Yep.
Goblin spells. I cast cost 1 less, and all goblins have haste. Then I will set 3 treasures, and I will play Krenko.
Yeah.
Then I will sack the last treasure. When it dies, I create a treasure token. It has Encore. Then I will tap Krenko to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goblins. Krenko making token.
It's happening.
This board state has gotten very scary very quickly, but that's a classic Krenko.
Classic Krenko. So I will then go into let's share some things.
I mean, if you think about it, goblins and dinosaurs have always been allies.
Have they always been allies?
Yeah, because we all die completely by accident.
So are you saying that maybe I shouldn't split it and just do one big swing, one player, and then move which player that is?
I'm going to be honest, I didn't even think that far ahead. I was just chatting wise.
I would like to remind you that goblins and air have been notorious allies as well.
Yeah, so they should come and say hello to one another.
One of them should. Just
One of them.
Just
There's
you know,
two that'll give me a
that's fine,
treasure.
yeah.
Jack's tapped out with no blockers, so I would swing there if I was you. I think that's very attractive as an option.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm also notably not doing anything, whereas these two have got, there's a 6/6 in play here.
I know who put it there.
Actually, let's wind that further back. Who made sure there wasn't a roaming thrown in play?
Yeah, that's also a good counter
Which we're
argument.
all very, very afraid of. It can be anything, even a goblin.
It's also a dinosaur.
It was chosen to be a dinosaur, I
It was.
believe. So 2/2 Shaman, go to Jack.
Yeah.
These two go to Josh. We'll go all the way around the table and I'll send 2 ones across the table.
I'll take 2 damage.
Seems good. I will create a treasure.
I cannot block, and I will take 2 from that goblin.
I will also choose no blockers, and I will take 2.
All that damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a turn.
What a turn indeed.
And then I shall pass on.
Alright, thank you. I'll play my land for turn, a reflecting pool.
Sweet.
And then I will. I'm going to cast Ponder. I'm going to choose not to shuffle my library.
Interesting choice.
Intriguing, if I do say so myself. So I won't. I will look at the. I'll do activate Senses of Divine Chop just to get a bit more advantage on seeing some more cards while we're here. Okay, interesting.
You forgot the order, really. You were double checking, weren't you?
Right. Okay, so I'll move to my combat step. I will attack Woody with Triton's Shore Stalker, and I will attack Jack with Yuriko. And then for. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. So that will be 1 Yuriko trigger.
Yeah. Let's see what we got.
And it will be dig through time.
So
So
that.
that is 8 damage.
Oh wow. Cheeky 25.
And then I will pass my turn.
Draw. Play yet another mountain.
That's red.
That it certainly does. We'll play a Reuben Medallion. My red spells cost 1 generic less to cast. And then I will tap 3 because it's reduced by 1 and cast a Disrupt Decorum.
Gold,
Goad all creatures I don't control.
Sweet.
I like it.
Which means they cannot attack me and must attack during their player's next turn.
Does that last for a turn?
Yeah, until my next turn, you must attack with all your creatures and they must attack.
Sweet.
Not me.
Yep, can do.
I will pass the turn.
Let's untap. See what dino-y business we can get up to today. Right, well, I will play a Bountiful Promenade as land for turn. And then, after that, we're going to be attacking each other. It's going to be too fun. Right. I think,
Sorry, does that just goad the creatures that are on the board now?
Yeah.
Okay. Double check.
in case, hypothetically, there might have been some more creatures made.
Okay, hypothetically, some fast goblins.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Which I can't do anything about.
Just check.
Okay,
I
I'm going
wouldn't
to
want to
play,
if I could.
Okay.
I'm going to play a Topiary Stomper, which notably cannot block unless I can set an offense. I'll trigger both Garrick's Uprising and Pantlaza. So, I'll draw from Garrick's Uprising. I'll discover from Pantlaza. Something that is 4 or less. Lazar's Acrobatics. I think I might. That's not really good. Oh, no, we could discover twice. Yeah, no. We're going to do that actually. I'll get rid of the goat. So we'll cast Lazar's Acrobatics. I need a D20 and a non-randomized D20 and a randomized D20.
There you go.
Okay, so Lazar's Acrobatics reads: exile all non-token creatures you control, then roll a D20. On a 1 to 9, they come in at my end step. On a 10 to 20, they flicker immediately and then do it again and come back in on my end step. So we're really hoping for 10 to 20 right now. Oh, very just. So we will just exile these and they're going to come back in the end step. So we've still got the Topiary Stomper land fetch to grab. So we'll grab a forest and put it onto the battlefield tapped. I'll then Shooflay.
I would like to remind the table there is no roaming throwing in play.
And then I'll move to my end. And then I'll move to my end step, and I'll have Pantlaza, Topiary Stomper, and Earthshaker Dreadmaw trigger. Well, re-enter the battlefield. We'll stack the triggers this way. We've got 3 creatures that have entered with power 4 or greater, so I'll draw 3 cards off of Garrick's Uprising. We will have a Discover trigger. I will have Earthshaker Dreadmaw be the Discover trigger, so we'll Discover for 6. We get a Beast Within. That's not bad.
There are some good targets for that.
There are some good targets for that. That's a very good thing. I am thinking very intently about that one.
There is a haste enabling goblin.
There is. There was.
You are also.
It's enabling, yeah?
Yeah. Let's do that. Right, so I've drawn my cards. We resolve the Discover. Topiary Stomper resolves. Go grab another basic land, put that into play. This can now block. And attack. Well, obviously not this time. That's the thing with Discover. You can just have a crazy turn out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And by crazy, I mean you can flicker 3 creatures.
Did you draw for the ETB on the...
I did, yeah. I drew 3 cards. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't. I drew 3 cards from Garrick's
And
Uprising.
then this one.
Yeah, so I need to draw 2 cards from this.
Yeah, and then the Discover for this. And then the Discover for
So
this.
I may only discover once each turn.
Okay.
Yeah, but I do, however, have to draw 2 cards from this entering.
You're telling me? They're telling me they printed a Naya Commander in 2023 and it isn't completely and utterly unchecked and
Right.
not balanced.
Of course, it doesn't have 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 11 cards in hand. So what we're going to do instead is, what we have to do, well, we're going to discard down, effectively. So 1, 2, 3.
Effects in any step before cleanup?
Yes?
No, are there any? Before we get to the cleanup phase? From anybody? No, just asking.
No worries.
Just
For a friend or
In general.
for the table.
In general. Table. Reminder that end step comes before cleanup. Mountain step for red.
Discarding a Path of Ancestry. Sorry, not discarding that one. Wrong side. Discarding a Jetmir's Guard and a Path of Ancestry and turn to the Symbiosis. Expiring with me, working through all those triggers. My God, pass to you, dude.
Thank you. Untap. Bunch of goblins. And draw. Then I'll do the last.
Yeah. Reflection.
So for reflection, pay one, tap it, create a token copy of another target non-legendary creature. I control, except it has haste, and I sacrifice at the beginning of my next turn.
When you've got another haste enabler, that's fair enough. But I really didn't like the idea that we would get a hasty reflection of Kiki Jiki with a Dockside Extortionist in play.
That is a very, very sensible explanation.
Yeah, that'd have been really cool.
It's not doing anything now.
Until there's a haste enabler.
Wait.
There's a haste enabler on the stack.
Hypothetically, I'll just be.
Look at them scheming against you.
Yeah, I know.
Haven't the dinosaur and the goblin always been friends?
I'm not scheming.
We're not scheming, we're just having hypothetical conversations about.
I was going to say, if anything, the Ruby Medallion and the Goblin have been best of friends for like at least 30 years.
You need to argue your case now. You're not good. You can't be attacked.
Can't be attacked by this.
That's true.
The elephant technically can attack, or the beast that it's supposed to be.
I've done that thing, haven't I, where I've had a turn that's taken really long before your turn. Now it's like getting this weird.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, God. That's why sometimes with Discover you wish it'd just be like a rapid growth.
I wish you just hadn't found Blink and you were forced to attack with these, and then the attack's really obviously you.
Yeah. It's because I don't play this card very often. Now it does really cool things. So I'm gonna attempt for it to do really cool things.
Because it doesn't have haste.
Yeah,
Because this doesn't have haste.
Yeah.
Cool.
It doesn't have haste itself. That's why I wanted
That's
the haste
why.
enabler gone.
I like it. Now it all makes sense.
Yeah.
And now Wood knows what card to do. So for 2.
Haste enabler.
For 2, I'm gonna suspend a Wheel of Fate.
So 4 turns, we get new hands.
Yeah, so 4 turns, each player will discard their hand and then draw 7.
Mono red friends. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Sounds good all round, doesn't it?
I'm not going to have hand in 4 turns. I might not be alive in 4 turns, to be fair.
Because of what I would do, I might as well empty my hand. So
In 4 turns.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You're playing red, you should be impulsive.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to play a Goblin Chainmail.
1 damage to each creature and each planeswalker they control.
Yes. So it's only going to affect 1 creature really.
Bye-bye, Triton Short Stalker, but it's on the stack at the moment, so...
So much you need that 1 drop.
I don't have a counter spell, so it would.
You don't have a counter spell?
I know, I'm in
That was
two, and I
something
don't
to say and to tell the table.
Yeah, but
I'm a big fan of
Oh, no,
that.
I
I'm a big fan of
do you really not have a counter spell, or are you making us think that you don't have a
You
counter
don't have a
spell?
counter spell for that.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't
Oh.
care enough about Triton Short Stalker to have a counter spell, but maybe I care enough about other things to have a
Yeah,
counter
maybe.
I don't have something I want to use right now. Basically.
That's more like it. That's nice, big Commander talk. We like that.
spell. I may have 3 cards in my deck.
Okay. So.
It's Krenko ain't attacking, he's tapping.
Yeah, Krenko's going to tap. We're going to have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
1 more. 15
15.
reflection. That's Plenty of goblins. We do love to see it.
That is plenty.
Alright.
So I'm going to move those 7
Where's Mono Red Massacre Worm when you need it?
over to here. And probably do 15 down here. Now, I'm just going to pretend that Goad is happening to everything. That's all that
Goad
matters
has
right
happened.
now.
Everything that matters has been goaded.
That makes life easy. I'm going to send 8 goblins and a shaman across the table. And then we'll have an impulsive pilferer going to my right.
Yes. And the dock side is going.
Oh, and the dog side has to. The dog side's going to have to go that way in case I fancy copying it next turn.
Just in case. Just be 11 points of damage over that way, potentially, and 1 point of damage over this way. So,
Didn't realise the Goblin Dinosaur Alliance was actually a real thing, did you?
No, I've been quite caught off by that.
Small of brain, big of heart. You know.
In response to combat,
Small of arms.
I will.
4 blocks, yeah.
Yeah. I will exile Dockside Extortionist with 3 spells.
Yeah, you get a 4/4 elemental.
Yeah, you get it's a gift really. You get an elemental out of it. Yeah. And then I think I'm taking 10 damage.
Yeah. That's nice. That's a nice round number.
Yeah, a C12 just doesn't hit the same, so I was like, I'm gonna have to figure this out somehow, you know.
Sweet.
I will gain a treasure. Combat trigger. Apologies. And yeah, that's me. Happy with that.
Okay, over to ninjas.
Ninjas? I thought it was Murphy.
That's what they want you to think.
Darn it. I've been boozed again.
That's what they want you to think.
I'm goaded on, so I can't.
Yeah, you cannot attack me. Yuriko must attack and cannot attack me.
I will not block you.
Really?
Yeah.
You just don't fancy it.
No, it helps kill me.
Yeah. Helps kill everyone. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Alright then.
Yeah.
But only me.
In that case then.
Kill me and Woody as well. But yeah.
Yes, but with
I'm about it. That's how I get around this goad. I'll let Yuriko attack and let's see what the damage is.
Scry 4, then draw 2 cards.
There's no point in me killing Yuriko. She'll just come back out straight away. So let's just get the damage through.
So I need to make sure I'm agreeing with this. I'll do it like that. And then I will put that in the graveyard firstly. I'll move to my combat step and I will take Josh at his word and I will attack with Yuriko.
Dinosaurs, never keep that. I'm so joking. I'll take that.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Right.
That's why I did that for the psychological damage.
Real panic.
The dinosaur never keeps
It's
it.
like, no, Yuriko. Right, okay. So we get 1 Yuriko trigger and it is 5 damage from Fallen Shinobi.
Hey, 19. Holy heck.
and then yeah, 23, 19, 14. Cool.
And we just got to kill the ninja player. We got this.
And then with my
Dinosaurs,
we've got 4 turns on our wheel.
Yeah, our
haven't we?
wheel.
Okay, so I will use my remaining mana for this very beautiful demonic tutor. If I do say so myself. Right.
That's very nice. It's very nice indeed.
Do you want to wait for me to find the cards?
If you're not doing anything else, you're quite happy passing.
Yeah, I mean you don't reveal either way with the issue.
I wasn't going to cast, I was just going to find the things.
We all know you're going for tainted back.
Okay.
very, very 100% Sheltain pack is not in that deck. So we got one less thing to worry about there. Maybe just going for a counter spell to psych us out for the comment earlier. It's like, I went for a counter spell.
I'll play a mountain. Taps for red.
Taps for red.
And I will play a desperate ritual.
Yeah. Red mana.
How many red does that add?
That adds 3 red, which is there. I'm going to use my 3 red, reduced by 1 to cast Atsushi, the Blazing Sky.
Wait.
Oh, I love Atsushi.
4/4 flying trample. When it dies, choose 1. Exile top 2 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards, or create 3 treasure tokens.
Nice.
I'm going to pay 4, reduced by 1. Cast Rionya, Fire Dancer. Fire Dancer says, at the beginning of your combat on your turn, create X tokens that are copies of another target creature you control, where X is 1 plus the number of instants or sorceries cast this turn. They gain haste. Exile them at the beginning of the next end step.
Yeah.
I would like to move to combat.
Yes.
I've cast 1 instant and sorcery, so I'll make 2 copies of Atsushi.
Yes.
They will each die to the legend.
Yes.
The first one will die, and I will exile the top 2 cards of my library. Mountain, Fanatic and Mogus. The second one will enter and die to legend rule, and will make me 3 treasure tokens. And I'm sort of looking at my hand and thinking whether I keep the copy because it does have haste. I'd rather have the permanent creature afterwards and have 3 treasure tokens.
Very nice. Very nice. I love this deck. It's like mono red fireworks.
Can a player respond to the legendary rule sacking?
No, it's because it's state. Well, you can respond to this trigger that will then create them.
Okay.
But the second it goes on the stack, it needs to complete resolving, and then before any other actions can be taken, the legend rule will sacrifice the legendary copies, and at which point the triggers will then go on the stack to be responded to normally,
Which is really great information for the audience.
It's really useful. Yeah.
And us. Because, of course, we all know what we're doing. We're all very serious Commander players.
Would he ask a question? Just make a mistake in like 10 minutes.
I'm going to spend 3, including 2 of my treasure, to cast my Fanatic and Mogus in my second main phase. When it enters the battlefield, it deals damage to each opponent equal to my devotion to red.
Yep.
My devotion to red is 2, 4, 6.
Sweet. 6 damage.
Yeah. I will pass the turn.
On your end step. I'm going to pay 3 and cast Ghost Wave. I'm going to flicker.
On my end step?
Yes. Oh, next end step. Sorry. Yeah. When should I have done that, audience? I guess in response to the Fanatic of Mogus.
At the beginning of
Going.
In my declaration to go to the end step, everyone gets their round of priority to cast what spells they want to cast.
Yes.
Before the end step, we move to the end step.
Awesome. So we did it then? Yeah? All good? Amazing. So, they all get flickered, and they come back. And we do exactly what we did last time. So we get 3 draws from Garrett's Uprising. We get a Topiary Stomper trigger, and we get a Discover. But we'll do the Discover for 6 first, just because it's a bit easier. So we've got a land, we've got a Selvala, We love to see it. Oh, I love Sylvala. She's great. Yeah, and the Commander Master's treatment as well was really great. I love just the amount of colour it's like on this board right now. Let's grab a forest. Oh, and then of course, just like last time, I need to remember the Earthshaker Dreadmaw trigger. I need to draw 2 cards. So let's draw 2.
Then you get to discover,
Well, no, I just resolved the Discover and I got the Sylvala off of that. So
you're only getting one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so you can only do it once per turn, which is why I was like, I'll get that one out of the way at the end of Cryptic's turn. Right, so let's untap.
I've been referred to by all 3 names this game
I couldn't remember. Let's draw for turn.
We achieved Tron.
We're going to play an overgrown farmland as land of turn. We're going to play this forest. We're going to play a Soul Ring. Oh, no one's cheered? Is this a Commander show or what? There's the Soul Ring? Are we all conditioned to be like, hey, Soul Ring?
Oh, but it's not a turn 1 Soul Ring.
But it's not a turn 1 Soul Ring, and that's all that matters, really, isn't it? That is all that matters. Right, so it is it's party time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and cause a little bit of. Let's put a bit of power on the board. I'm going to cast Galta, Stampede Tyrant. It is a 12/12 with Trample. When it enters the battlefield, I may put any number of creature cards from my hand onto the battlefield. This is going to be fun, I assure you. So, let's go, basically. We are going to put into play. Well, first we're going to discover, actually. Let's do that. Let's discover. Let's draw a card from Garrick Surprising. And let's discover for 12. We're going to land, another land, and another Galta. Primal Hunger. Hell yeah. Let's cast another Galta. I love it. I love it so much. Right. That Galta triggers Garrick's Uprising. Sweet. So let's.
What was that Galta from?
The Discover trigger.
Yeah, but this is.
Sorry,
12.
I went off the power. That was
That's
the
12
thing.
mana.
My apologies. Let's keep going. It's a Vivian, so the creatures come in with Flash. Vivian also reads +1 until your next turn. Up to 1 target creature gains Vigilance and Reach. -2 to look at the top 3 cards of your library. Exile 1 face down and put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. As long as it remains exiled, you may look at that card and cast it. It's a creature card. So Vivian's going to come in. Galta's going to be very sad at the bottom of my library. But this Galta is bringing some friends along. So let's see who they are. He's going to bring in a Regal Behemoth. So I've become a Monarch. So the Monarch's in this game now. Isn't that fun? He's going to bring in a Spinosaurus or a Regisaur Alpha, which is going to create a 3/3 dinosaur token and give all of my creatures haste. He's going to bring in a Bonehorde Dracosaur, which is a flying first strike. At the beginning of my upkeep, I can exile the top 2 cards of my library and I play them this turn. And if I exile the land card this way, I create a 3/1 dinosaur. If I exile a non-land, I get a treasure. I'm then going to play Wrathful Raptors. Whenever a dinosaur is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to each target that isn't a dinosaur. Sorry, to any target that isn't a dinosaur. Oh my god. Sorry for breath. And then a Tali Primal Conqueror. So when it enters the battlefield, each player exiles a card from the top of their library until they hit a non-land card, and I may cast them without paying their mana costs.
Wow.
That was gas, wasn't it? Let's see.
So until we hit
Until you hit a non-land.
Oh, non-land.
Mine's finally that nature's law that I was
I've hit a non-land.
joking at.
Oh,
I
this
hit
is,
non-land.
this might be the worst Italian Primal Conqueror ever. We've got Ruben Medallion, Nature's Law, Sliverblade, and Renegade Tactic.
So for the, I was gonna say, there's never a bad Itali Primal Conqueror.
Except for that one.
So let's see what we got. We get a Forest on at the battlefield. We get red spells cost 1 less to cast. Good thing I'm not casting spells at this point. And we get a 1/1 who can't be blocked.
And you get
And I get a draw card. I love drawing
Kaladesh Draft Common Renegade Tactics.
And we're going to say that.
What was the rest of the Itali, sorry?
And I may cast them as if they cast this way. I can pay 9 and 2 life to transform this into an 11/11 with Infect.
So the other stuff just stays exiled.
Oh, the other stuff just stays exiled.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Great. Cool. So I will say Atsushi count block. I will say I will cast this. I will cast this, and I will go get a forest. Let's grab me
Just
a.
remember what colour your sleeves are because someone's known to take cards that aren't theirs.
Yeah, mine are cream.
These dinosaurs. These dinosaurs. They can't be trusted. Do you know what I'm saying?
You see all of this dinosaur deck?
Yeah.
It's actually mine. I started with the game with that.
Let's play a
Over
lush.
the weekend, it just disappears.
So the card we're going to get is a lush portico. So I realise I've been resolving this in the wrong order. So I will Nature's Law first. Surveil and then draw a card. That's what I'm doing. There we go. Right. Gosh, when you've got all these actions, game actions to take, you can get a little. Right, let's surveil. Do I want that? So I'm about to draw it. Do I have the mana to cast it? I do want to draw it. I'm not played a land for turn. No, I have played a land for turn. I played the Overgrown Farm. We've got a solve out. So, yes, we'll draw it. I'm pretty sure at some point I should have drawn a card from Solvala for putting absolutely the most powerful creature in play.
I don't think you did.
I don't think I did either.
No, I don't think you did.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. I don't think I did. So I will draw a card.
No, I don't think you put the most powerful creature.
12-12?
Yeah, 12. So you get one off.
No, I know. I'm
It's for the. I think it's for the audience. I think that's what it
it's
is.
for the audience. We all know. We all know the most powerful creature on this board.
Krenko.
Is
Oh,
that is
yeah,
impulsive pilfer? Right. Let's go in there.
Mainly because the Dock's
While I'm the
Source is
monarch.
no longer in.
While I'm the monarch, lands tap for 2. I realise I've also got what 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Garrick's Uprising triggers as well. We've got like 5 cards to draw, so we're gonna do that.
Can anyone make him draw another 42 cards right this second?
Yeah.
In response to the last trigger?
Right. So let's go, everybody. So right, no blocks over there. You've got lots of blockers, which is real bad for me. So I think the other thing we'll do is we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, doubled forward thing. We'll go Bronzebeak Foragers and we'll exile a non-land permanent each player controls until this leaves the battlefield. So we'll go Fanatic of Mogus, Center is top, and probably Chainwheel.
Probably Chainwheel.
Yeah, just because you'll just put your commander in the command. Just flip it. My board is so packed. Right, and then we're going to go to
I think
combat.
it's very notable. I'm on 9,114 life. But
Right, we're going to
number
go
of
to.
mountains you had in exile.
Sorry, we're not going to go to combat just yet. We're going to tap that. We're going to add 12 mana. We're going to flip a Tali. So we've got a trample indestructible, infecty bad boy, and let's just try and kill some people. Right. So let's assign all of this damage.
you should all go at me. I'm at very high life total.
So I need to deal 21 to you. So let's go 12, 18, 21. If you have some shenanigan for free, I will learn my lesson.
Oh, because you dinosaurs have got haste.
Yeah, because of this. Because if Eliza has a deadly roll, it will be very funny. And then I will send a Tali at Cryptic, and I will send everything else at
Oh, he's confident, isn't he? He's confident with that one.
Let's do it. Oh, yes, of course. You've still got a creature you can block with. That's true. So, let's do...
Yes, I do.
Let's do...
You can still do what?
I can still block.
I forgot it still has a
Still
blocker.
block.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, let's...
So you now got a rematch.
Yes, I've got a rematch, yeah. I've got to do 14 over to Cryptic. So let's go do... No, got a flyer. So let's go 5. Maybe I won't get to kill two. I might have to stare down the goblin deck. We'll see.
What would you rather
Unless
stare
we
down
send-
the goblin deck
Unless we send
And that
11.
sushi and a Rionya.
I've got to do the damage now. And it's right. So maybe we go 11 over here. And then we go. That was tapped for mana. So let's just move that out of the way. What?
That's 11 input, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be. And let's go.
Then relic that instead.
I wish.
2, 3, 4.
Where was the counter spell that you went?
So I need to throw 18 effectively. So let's do.
When I search for it, but unfortunately I spent the mana to go and search for it in the first place.
Let's do. That yourself. Entirely eat yourself. And I'm sorry, Woody, because I'm
You're getting a
losing.
reputation there.
Oh,
For
and
being
I'll send
everybody.
I'll send a sliver blade at yourself because it's can't be blocked. So we'll do that.
I'm just going to do the thing. I didn't remember Sliverblade being a dinosaur.
This is great. Right. So to damage.
What? You don't mind to damage. Just go.
Sorry, to
overstep blockers.
Go for it. To blocks.
Okay. How much power is mine?
I think power going your way is. Oh, sorry, I'm not attacking. So we've got.
Okay, I ask
4,
a genuine question
8,
and I get attacked more.
13. You've seen how hard this is to play. 18. 21. 26. 30. 33. 33 yourself.
33.
Yes.
How many tramples?
They've all got trample from Garrett's.
Wow.
They all are going to deal damage. They all have, when they are dealt damage, this will deal damage. It'll ping it back wherever I choose.
So I'm dead.
Yeah.
So even with
I'm pretty sure everyone is dead.
What a turn.
Deadly Relic?
I'm very.
I do not have any responses, I'm afraid.
Deadly Relic before combat as well. wouldn't
My
it?
one treasure
I should have searched for a Deadly Relic.
and my one blocker.
Yes?
Yeah, good game.
Awesome.
Mountain.
Tap some
Good
red.
game. Good game, everyone.
Good game.
Good game. Good game.
Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed the game. I just want to say thank you for watching the video and an extra special thank you to our Patreons who support the channel behind the scenes. If you'd like to join our Patreon, you can check out the link in the description below.